By the time Mega Man 6 came out for the NES, many people had already moved on to Mega Man X for the Super Nintendo. Our family, however, skipped the SNES console completely and jumped to the Nintendo 64, so we were still buying games for the NES while everyone else focused on the Super Nintendo. And one of the games we bought? Mega Man 6. My brother and I loved the Mega Man series. I actually didn't revisit Mega Man 6 until recently, and found it had more of the same platforming, sort of run and gun goodness that the previous entries had also boasted. I'm Play It Again Pastor, and I've been on the hunt for the most Christmassy retro video game level of all time, and I found quite a few good ones that definitely rank in the Christmas cheer. But then I remembered, Mega Man 6 also has a potentially Christmas level in the Blizzard Man stage. So it was time to pull out the NES and check to see how Blizzard Man's Frozen Island stage held up to the other snowy levels that I've been playing so far. The difficulty level of Mega Man 6 is not as high as, say, the first entry or Mega Man 3, both of which I found to be the harder of the Mega Man games for the original Nintendo. Mega Man 6 sees the return of characters like Beat, the bird that can defeat anything, as well as combining Rush the Dog's powers with Mega Man's suit, allowing you to jet around and power punch throughout the level. Both of those abilities recharge, so there's no need to farm enemies for weapon energy for those, which is a nice change of pace. Blizzard Man's stage gets you off to a start with robot seals that throw snowballs at you as you platform through the snow and ice. It is helpful to have already defeated Flame Man before tackling Blizzard Man's stage. Defeating Flame Man will give you the Power Punch ability and Flame ability, which will open up quite a few secrets in this level, such as energy cans and extra lives. The robot seals are the really only unique enemies to the Blizzard Man theme, as the giant squid and other random robots can be found in other levels and in other games in the series. However, there is a really unique area here in the submerging submarine that is floating in icy water. Ice spikes line the ceiling and the ground, and if Mega Man is caught as the submarine rises and falls between either of those spaces, he's done for and has to restart. There are some final icy platforms to traverse, and then you're already facing off against Blizzard Man, who has to be one of my favorite designs for a Mega Man robot villain. His beanie and skis and snowball appearance are just hilarious to me, and he throws deadly snowflakes at Mega Man, which are easy enough to dodge. I actually found Blizzard Man to be a fairly simple boss to defeat, even without using his weakness in the Flame ability. With the Flame ability, Blizzard Man's a complete breeze with a few hops and blasts and he's done. I was actually surprised the first time I fought him and beat him with the regular Buster instead of the Flame ability in only a couple of tries. Overall, Blizzard Man's stage is a nice, typical Mega Man level with a few unique and fun ideas thrown in, like the submarine section, which really is the highlight of this level. By this time, Capcom knew exactly how to push the NES for every inch of its graphical worth, and that is definitely on display throughout this game. The backgrounds are detailed, the sprite work on the robot enemies holds up, and honestly, this game doesn't feel as dated as many other NES games sometimes can. But is it Christmassy enough? Well, like I said, Blizzard Man's style is definitely making me think about ski towns and hot chocolate, and the robot seals are one of those super fun Mega Man enemies that you just have to laugh at when you first see them. The submarine's surrounded by ice as it bobs in the cold water, and Mega Man definitely slips and slides on the icy portions. So maybe it's just that Christmas is getting closer, but this one gave me some fun Christmas vibes. I'd say it's like a solid 40% of a Christmas cookie left on the plate that's still delicious enough to gobble up. Some people have been pushing me to play some Nintendo 64 games, so I might have to venture into one of my favorite consoles from my teenage years and discover how Christmassy 3D polygons can truly get.